of the NFL. And all eyes are on Javonte Williams. He'll be a focal point of his offense this week. It's the Broncos and the Browns on Monday night.
Thank you. On a cold night at the foot of the Rockies, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, Colorado. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They've gone a full half season since their last loss, winners of 8 in a row.
And you don't get on win streaks like this without your defense playing a big role. They've created quite an identity, and I know they want and expect this streak to get to 9.
Meanwhile, for the Browns here, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
And off we go from Denver. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So now here are the Broncos to take over on offense, led out by their rookie quarterback, drafted 12th overall, Bo Nix out of Oregon.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. And he's got room. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing Nix. He'll get that complete to Vele. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And Charles, we see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back on the field in a hurry.
Brandon, I'm going to go ahead and age myself, but I'm going to ask you, when you were in high school and there were injuries, did you hear next man up from your coaches?
Well, you hear it every week now in the NFL, that's for sure.
You know, back when I played with dinosaurs roam the earth, you didn't hear next man up. You heard, oh, no, we've got to put in Davis.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The numbers on the ground for Williams a week ago. 22 carries for an even 100 yards.
When a winning streak stretches this far, you start to wonder if a team is truly unstoppable. And here's a guy who's been very much the legs that have helped drive this team to wins week after week. And even when teams have keyed on him and tried to slow him down, he's still gotten the job done enough to avoid a loss. Talking with him in pregame, though, he thinks that this week could be his biggest week yet.
And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 48. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. So here are the Browns under head coach Kevin Stefanski. They'll be under the command of the former Florida State Seminole, the #1 overall pick in 2015, Jameis Winston.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception, didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
First carry for Nick Chubb, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They go play action. Winston. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Nick Bonito in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Nick Bonito, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away.
Here's Smith to return it.
A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10.
The Broncos offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. NFL leader in rushing yards at the QB position here late in the season. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. He'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain night, and it's a good one. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
To throw, Winston.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Boy, took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Jameis to throw it. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick.
That's returnable now for Smith.
That's a 49-yard punt, 8, though, on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Denver's offense now set to go. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
61 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. To throw is Nix.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 28-yard line.
Nix to the air. Screen play set up for Williams.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Javonte Williams
With touchdown number 12 on the year.
And the Broncos are able to widen their advantage. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Throwing, Winston.
That's complete. It's Elijah Moore.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Winston.
They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And the Broncos are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
The Broncos offense and Javonte Williams head out for this next drive. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game as you take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, and he's right there in the mix.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams.
Takes it to about the 37.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
A short one to the tight end, Troutman.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Working out of the gun is Nix.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle to Williams. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
The Broncos at 10-2 on the year, and they've gone a full couple of months now since their last loss. Winners of 8 in a row.
And we always talk about how a team has to play complementary football in order to really be a good squad. But I think in this league, if your offense isn't playing really well as this one is, you're not going to run off this kind of a streak.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Again, it's Williams.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
2nd and 5.
At the 11-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Nix. This one swung out to Williams.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Williams again. And not a whole lot there as they'll get him down at about the 2.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
How about this Browns defense they've held so far? This is now 3rd and goal.
They'll try and throw. Here's Nix.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver.
Adam Troutman.
A 2-yard touchdown grab. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes our score 17-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. With the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Here's Winston. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Now 2nd and 3.
Working out of the gun, Winston.
He's going to drop this one down for Chubb.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 37.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Browns.
Winston now.
There's another catch by the running back, Nick Chubb.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. To the air again with Winston. His throw caught right around the 6.
And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
That's caught at the 1. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. Hopkins' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started out at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, where you see the final score there. Patrick Mahomes, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. From there, we head south to Texas to check on the Cowboys at home at AT&T Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting New York Giants. C.D. Lamb, well over 100 yards receiving with 3 touchdown catches. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. It was a terrific first half for the rookie first-round pick, Bo Nix. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
17-3 the score as we resume action for the second half on EA Sports. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff, and the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started.
By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's Winston. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 34-yard line. Winston.
Going out wide, finds Chubb.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Winston.
Over the middle, complete to Judy.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. They'll throw again. Winston. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Campbell. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
And now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Chubb.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
In motion right, Campbell. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here.
And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. On play action, Winston sliding up. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jameis Winston taking it in from a yard out.
And the Browns have got it back to within a score.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And it's up through the goalposts. It's 17-10. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Nix from the shotgun.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Throwing Nix.
And he checks this one down to Williams. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
To throw, here's Nix.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Now it's Nix. Short throw caught by Dulcich.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And this will be touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw, Winston. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Up the middle, it's Chubb. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Jameis to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the fourth. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Winston.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
To throw is Winston. That's out to Chubb, complete. And they're going to get him down shy of the first at about the 13-yard line. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They'll run with Chubb. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. They'll try again with Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb.
His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
What a way to wrap up the week in the NFL. All tied on this Monday night as the kick is away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Dalvin Tomlinson gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
Nix to the air.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Here we go, shot.
Here's Nix.
Flushed out right. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and he did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
This is taken at the 15. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Winston. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Nick Bonito in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Play action now. Winston. This is Jeff Swain, the tight end. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. They set up the screen to Chubb, and they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
Yeah, and on third down, you know those pass rushers, they're in the starter's block. They're just waiting for the pistol to fire. You can almost hear the defensive coaches on the sideline pre-snap. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Really good job there of identifying it and making the play to force fourth down.
It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Nix.
Looking middle, and that's complete.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Working out of the gun is Nix. Able to find Mims.
What do you think? Play this safe? Just worry about getting to OT?
Yeah, don't make any risky throws. It's going to change the outcome. But if anyone slips, take the big shot.
To throw is Nix. To the right side, he's got Vele.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here it is, 4th and inches. On the sneak, it's Nix.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Now this time he'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Inside a minute to go. Here's 2nd and 10 now.
The busy night continues for Williams.
Short game, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense are saying go right ahead with those.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 36. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Nix. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Nix. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And a good tackle there right around the 30 stops him short of the first down. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This to put an end to a wild Monday night. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And it'll be all smiles on Blake Street tonight. The Broncos have won it.
Well, we all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done, a narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there, and the outcome was in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great effort from the guys visiting, but in the end, how about those guys in their home stadium finding a way to win?
So for the Broncos, the win pushes their